Welcome to the Popcorn Clash.
When the only thing poppin'
is our topics
and our snacks.
And today we have Eddie.
Hi there.
We have Crystal.
Hey, hey, hey.
We have Christina.
Hello, everyone.
And last but not least, we have Edgar. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Popcorn Clash. And today we're going to be talking about Golden Retrievers and French Bulldogs. But before that, we're going to do a little bit of an introduction. So let's start with Eddie.
Hello, I'm Eddie. I like turtles. I like memes, guitar, and I'm a big fan of the Marvel and DC universe.
Me too.
Crystal.
Oh, hello. I love binge watching trending movies and TV shows. I love everything about animals. I studied to become a veterinary technician, and I guess I could say I'm very crafty with the arts and crafts.
Christina.
Hello, everyone. I'm a mother of 3 children. I like to cook for them, spend time with them, and that's why I'm here. Hope you enjoy it.
And last but not least, me again, Edgar. I'm an artist, writer, creator, producer, but best of all, I'm the father. Okay, guys, so that's who we are. This is our first show. Hopefully you guys like it. And as we go, I'm pretty sure that it will be better and better and better, right?
Yeah, and
Yep.
hopefully we get a little comfortable. You guys get a little bit know us a little bit more and enjoy our conversations.
Right. So, Eddie, so I know that we came up with this topic because you have one of the dogs that we're going to be talking about today. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
What kind of dog you got?
I have a Frenchie or a French bulldog. His name is Rocky.
How old is he?
Almost 2 years old in December.
You know, it's a weird dog because he looks a little bit like not too smart, but he is pretty smart.
Yeah.
He's smarter
Yes.
than, I think, my golden retriever.
So tell us about your golden retriever.
My golden retriever, his name is Chase. He's going to turn 3 next month, and he's an 80-pound big baby.
Wow, that is a big dog. And just so you guys know, Chase, he's a big dog, very big. And one of his things is that he likes to sit at the dining table with us when we have dinner.
He sits like a little human, and he has a designated chair. And the funny thing is that every single time somebody sits in his chair, he always gives them a little look or tries to kick them out.
Yeah, that's my chair.
Yeah, that's my chair, that's my spot. Like, he just stands there until they hopefully get up, and then right away when they get up, he takes their seat. The best thing is that he doesn't try to grab any food off the table.
Yeah, that's a good thing. What about Rocky, Eddie?
He goes like this.
Yep, that
Now I
sounds
know where.
exactly like him.
Now I know where he gets it from.
Hey.
It's a little short muzzle.
Yeah.
You know, they actually call them brachycephalic breeds. It's when their muzzle and their nose, their snout is like pushed in to their face, like pugs.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's a breeding thing. Actually, humans bred them like that.
There's something normal for them, or
It's health-wise, it's very dangerous. Like on days that it's like 100 degrees or anything above like 80, I feel like. If they're in the sun outside, they could get
get
overheated. It's hard for them to breathe, and yeah, they have a lot of breathing problems.
But it's normal.
They're kind of normal, but yeah.
Well, and I've noticed that when you guys feed Rocky, that's the French Bulldog, you guys kind of account like in 30 seconds. Like you guys give him his food and you guys pick it up and put it back down. Why is that?
That's actually excuse me. That's actually because he has something. Well, I suspect that he has a mega esophagus, meaning that his esophagus cannot close correctly the way that ours usually do, or the way that Chase's does. So that means that he's more prone to throwing up his food or even his water when he drinks water. He's more prone to that because his esophagus doesn't have that control over the little sphincter that makes it close.
Right. And he's a very, very smart dog too, right?
Yeah. But is that just for just a condition that our dog has, or is it like common for Frenchies?
It's common for Frenchies, but it's also common for a lot of big breeds too. I can't think of them all right now, but like any dog could have mega esophagus. But it's also genetics. So his father and his sister has that. So I'm guessing he has that. That's why I said I suspect that he has mega esophagus, but it's not officially diagnosed.
Well, just for everybody to know, I don't know if Crystal said this in her presentation, but she is vet tech.
Yeah, a veterinary technician.
A veterinary technician, and she knows a lot about these animals, these dogs. So she's pretty knowledgeable on the theme. And Eddie, tell us the schedule for Rocky. What's his schedule? Like in a regular day, what do you do?
So on a regular day, when I wake up at school, like around 6:30 a.m., I take him out. Oh.
You wake up or they wake you up?
I take him out, so that way he can use the bathroom. Usually he goes number 1 and 2, because I would usually take him out at night. And I would feed him, and then, I would go to school. And once I come back from school, which is like around
almost 3.
Yeah, around almost 3, I would take him out again, so that way he can like get any water that he drank out of his system. And maybe if he has to go number 2 again.
Yeah, I know that he goes to the bathroom a lot. But Crystal, you do take him out once or twice during the day, right?
Yeah, like if I notice that Chase and Rocky are playing around during the day and Rocky goes and drinks some water, that's when I do take out Rocky, but like only to, quick bathroom. Because little fact, we do not have a fence. So every single time we go outside with the dogs, it has to be on leash. And yeah.
All right. Christina, is it fun to clean the floor with all the shedding?
Not that fun, but it came out like something that we need to do every day, like twice a day, especially with Chase.
Oh yeah, Chase and his shedding seasons.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Chase then.
He actually has a double coat. So every single time when I brush him, all of his like under fur, it's white. He's golden, but like a little bit white, and all his under fur that I pull out is actually from his double coat. So the double coat is good for him to, if he were to swim, because golden retrievers are actually natural swimmers. And it's also really good for him like in the wintertime, but like he sheds every season. So when the season is changing, that's when Chase is shedding.
Right now, I know for a fact that his favorite season of the year is coming up.
Oh, yeah. Wait, we're talking about winter, right?
Winter, yeah. For all of you that don't know about Chase, he's the type of dog that likes to go out in the cold when it's very, very cold, with a lot of snow in the ground, and he just rolls over like crazy.
He is so crazy in the snow. I actually have footage of like him dragging me through the snow. There was one time where he found a stick, and I was trying to take the stick away from him, and we were in the snow, and then I tripped, and he actually dragged me a little bit.
Oh, that's funny.
Especially through all like the thick snow.
It was a time that was like really, really thick snow, and that was before I was able to control him. But now he's so much better at walking.
Well, he's a very, very strong dog, too.
Oh, yeah.
When there was a time when Christina took him out for a walk and she was being pulled. Tell us about that.
That was like when he was a year old, right?
Yeah, he still was. He was a baby.
He was very young, yeah.
He was a baby and he was already pulling, and he was pulling you. He almost dropped you.
Okay,
Yeah.
but when he was like 1, he was like 80 pounds. That's really strong.
Eddie, tell us about that one time when me got on the bike and asked Chase to pull me. What happened?
So basically, all of us, all four of us, we were just hanging out outside, like in our garage, and we were just like taking turns on our bikes.
On your new bike, right?
Yeah, on my new bike. And what my dad thought it would be a good idea to grab Chase on the leash and then ride with him. So then while they were riding, they didn't like.
They started going in one direction.
Yeah, they started going straight, barely leaving like the driveway from our garage, and instantly Chase started to pull my dad
In the opposite direction.
Yeah, in the opposite direction on the bike. So while they were going straight, Chase decided to turn, like, I think left. He decided to turn, and like just
The whole wheel.
The whole wheel went "Ow!" and he just flipped over.
He just flipped over off that bicycle.
And that was
Crazy.
that was crazy. And
And it was a little BMX bike.
and the funny part is that the first thing that I did, I got real fast, and I just looked up to see if anybody saw me.
And it was in the front of our house.
And it was in front of our house.
There.
Yeah. So, oops. Nobody saw
Everyone
nothing.
has.
Nobody saw nothing.
Nobody saw nothing.
Yeah. So that was pretty funny. Yep. What about a fun fact from Rocky?
A fun fact is that whenever you look at him and just stare at him for a long time, and like it's for both Rocky and Chase, but it's mainly with Rocky. If you were to just stare at him, then you slowly start creeping up on him, and while just looking at him, and you like pull up your arms, like if like you're gonna
Like a little monster.
yeah, like if you're a monster, like in Monsters Inc. Like you're about to scare the kid. Basically, you would do that. Just keep getting closer and closer, and eventually he would just like
Attack.
He would just be like pounce. He'd be like, ah!
He trembles a little bit, and then he jumps and tries to eat your fingers. He has a tendency to do that, right?
Yes, he does. So he's a jumper for sure. You can't have. I mean, if you literally walk with something on your hands, and just like through the hallway or through the kitchen or anywhere, and Rocky's loose, he'll sneak up from behind, jump at you, and try to grab it. The good thing is that he has a little mouth, so he can't open his mouth that much.
He has a short muzzle.
Yeah, so he cannot grab anything. It would be like he would be very, very lucky if he actually does grab something.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
but if he actually grabs something, oh my God, to get it back
It's
from
like Tom
him,
and Jerry.
It's so fast.
He's so fast.
Yes.
Like, he's so much, like, I've never seen a little dog run that fast. And inside the house too, like, when we're chasing after him, we have 2 tables in the house on the first floor, and he always goes under the tables, and like, he knows we have a hard time grabbing him in between the chairs, so he runs through the chairs just to get away from us. So he runs from table to table.
Well, that's when he grabs something like a slipper, or normally he grabs Eddie's
sack.
Crocs or something like that. But
Or like the masks. Whenever we have them on the table, Chase grabs them, and then Rocky steals them from Chase.
Or grocery bags.
Oh yeah, grocery bags.
or when we're gonna go out and we need to put him in the cage, and he just runs.
Or when it's bedtime.
Or when it's bedtime, yes.
So we keep Rocky in a cage, in a little crate, when we're not around, because he's still young and we still don't trust him to be in the house alone with Chase. It's, a little 30-pound dog and an 80-pound dog. Like, the way that they fight, it's scary sometimes.
It's not that they fight; it's that they play
They
fight.
play fight, yeah. And I'm just afraid that Chase is gonna like crush Rocky from play fighting or
'cause,
something.
Chase is pretty strong. He's
really strong.
He tries to take it easy on him.
He's
but,
gentle, but he doesn't know
Yeah.
his strength.
Right.
It's also funny because majority of the time, whenever they play fight, they just lay down on the ground and they go on their backs and just show each other's teeth.
Yeah.
Like little babies.
Yeah, like if they're just like two little kids throwing hands or something. I don't know.
Right. Now, let me let everybody know that because this is our first podcast, this is not being video recorded, but eventually we're going to have a setup where we're going to be able to record what we're actually doing here, moving our hands and everything, and show Rocky and Chase and upload it into YouTube. But as for now, for this being our first podcast, there's no video. It's just going to be audio. But I wanted to ask something. There was a fun fact about Chase and your mother, right? At one time in the kitchen.
Chase and my mother. I don't know. Mom, refresh my memory. What is this?
What happened?
I don't remember.
What is this event?
I remember.
Okay, Eddie.
I remember. All right. So it was a year ago. Chase, he was.
He has a tendency to lay down in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, just in the middle, like on the floor.
In the middle of the kitchen.
In the middle of the kitchen.
Just for no reason.
Busiest place.
And what happened?
I was getting ready for school, and I was grabbing like my final things to leave for the bus. And while I was doing that, my mom, she was making her coffee. So while she was making her coffee, she was like, "Oh, I forgot the coffee creamer." So she was heading towards the fridge, and as she's going to the fridge,
I had the creamer.
oh, you had the creamer?
Yes, with me.
Oh, so you do remember.
Now I remember. But go ahead.
All right, so then I guess she was going back to put go put back the creamer. So as she was walking, she turns around, doesn't pay attention where Chase is, and just thump, she falls down.
She trips over him.
Yeah.
So she went all the way to the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no.
And what happened to the creamer?
It was perfectly
I
okay.
was lucky it was close.
You closed it.
Yeah.
Yo,
So,
man.
so if it would have been like breakfast or something, or your
the coffee mug.
or
Imagine
something,
with hot coffee in
you would
there.
have flipped with,
spill
and
it out.
spilled it all over,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
just
no.
that was crazy.
And the best part is that Chase, he wasn't even awake. He was just sleeping.
He wasn't even concerned what happened.
So your mom was like literally fighting to not fall down, and Chase just opened his eyes saying, "What's going on?"
Oh, yeah. Chase is not a morning dog. 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Chase sees you awake. He would acknowledge that you're awake, and then he'll go straight back to bed.
Oh, that's funny. That is a very, very tough hour for him to wake up and go outside. But when he really has to go, he really has to go. Chase, want to go outside? He's at the door.
Oh, yeah. Those words, he has trigger words. And when he hears those words, he gets up right away. He wakes up from his deep sleep and he runs to the door.
Oh, hey, Eddie, there was something you invented for a project about a bell, and that Rocky had to ring the bell to go outside. How did that go?
Oh yeah, so I took one of Mark Rober's online engineering classes. I think in June. In June, like during summer, and basically, for one of the projects, I had to create something with like the mechanical and electrical engineering. So what I did was I grabbed. We bought a bell, like one of those desk bells that you would use for a secretary, and the whole idea was whenever the dogs wanted to use the bathroom, they would just ring the bell. So when
It was like a noise sensor.
There was a sound sensor, a noise sensor on this Arduino that I used, and so once it picked up the bell, it would go to the sound sensor, and it would go to the Arduino that would activate these LEDs. So that way,
So that's the thing that used to look like a squad car, like a cop car. the
yeah,
lights. Okay.
yeah, I kind of made it look like headlights, like emergency headlights.
Okay.
And we
It
thought,
notified us.
yeah, so notified us, and we thought that Chase was going to be a smart one, and
In training.
yeah, in training to use it. But it turns out that Rocky, he actually did it, with his nose.
He boops it.
Yeah,
Same day,
like
He
right?
bumps it, but
Yeah.
what does he get as a reward?
Treats.
Treats.
So that's how you train him. So he gets a treat every time he rings the bell.
Yeah, he would ring the bell, and every single time when I would say ring, he would actually like go down and push the bell, and he expects a treat. I feel like the only reason why he was able to get it is because he will do anything for food. He's a munch.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Just like his
Yeah,
owner.
Rocky's a chump.
And then Chase is not a morning person, just like me.
Yeah, but he will do anything for a treat too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they say? The pet always ends up turning out like the owner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I did read that a lot, and you could tell a lot.
I can tell by Chase not being a morning person.
Yeah.
A morning dog, I'm sorry.
A morning dog.
He's like a person
He's like a
He's
person.
a person.
for us.
He literally has a person's personality.
Yeah.
They even talk to us.
He really does.
Well, not like English,
But like his face, like his eyes speak to me. Like I know what he wants.
Right. Now, who's smarter to play hide and seek?
Rocky.
Rocky.
Definitely. There's a lot of times throughout the day that I tell Eddie, go hide. And he usually hides behind like these like blackout curtains that we have. And so when he hides behind there, it's like actually pretty hard for the dogs to notice they're back there. He's back there. So every single time I'm like, Rocky, where's Eddie? Where's Eddie? Where's Eddie? And then I freak him out. And he always goes to either our office, or he searches up behind all the curtains or all the behind the corners and search for Eddie. And he always finds Eddie like within like minutes because he sniffs him out. But Chase, on the other hand, he does it more for like the hype, the adrenaline, the fun, and like trying to find somebody. Rocky's like looking to find the person.
Yeah.
Chase is more looking to have fun.
Yeah, that's the difference, because Chase will like run all over the house, and Rocky will go straight to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks at all the possible hiding spaces.
Now, Chase is the type of dog that if you give a like a ball or toy to Chase, and Rocky goes and grabs it, Chase will follow or chase Rocky, but will not intend to take it away, right?
To take it away, yeah. He's actually really nice.
He's pretty cool like that.
Yeah, he's friendly with dogs.
Right.
He just goes woof woof.
He was just woof woof.
Like trying to ask, like, let me play, please.
Yeah.
Hey, Christina, anything that you remember from Chase or Rocky that we haven't spoken about, that it's kind of a nice to remember, like a fact or something, like any memory or...
I'm sure I have, but I can't remember right now. But we have a lot of
memories.
Right. So I'm saying, because sometimes you know, like for example, if we're sitting on the couch and excuse me, and let's say you, Crystal, you're sitting on the couch, and sometimes I notice that Chase will go to you and he jumps on the couch, and if he feels like cuddling, he'll go all the way to you, and he'll actually jump on top of you. And then Rocky would do it too, but he only does it for a little bit, then goes to his favorite spot that's on the right corner of the couch.
Yeah, like where you
extend the legs,
where you extend the leg part. Yeah,
right.
He likes laying down on the edge. That's always his spot.
That's his spot. Yeah. So anything else you guys want to talk about Rocky and Chase? Any facts about the golden retrievers? Now's the time to say it.
Do you have any facts, Eddie? Over there?
No.
No, you don't have any facts.
Well,
No.
they're
so protective.
there is one thing. For example, our dogs, Chase and Rocky, they're not allowed to go to the second floor, because of.
Well, we don't want them to get bad hips or knees. Like Chase, since he's big, he could be prone to like hip dysplasia or arthritis, and I just don't want him to be going up and down like the steep stairs, because there's a lot of stairs.
Right, because
I think there's like 20 stairs.
There's like 20 stairs, yeah.
Yeah, so
20 steps.
what we do, we have like some kind of a gate to block the stairs, so Chase and Rocky won't go upstairs, because if they, trust me, those dogs, if you let them, they'll do it. They'll do it like they'll run.
Bath day. Oh my God, bath days. Whenever we take them a bath upstairs, and whenever we tell them, okay, come on, it's time for bath, we open the gate. Oh my God, they run up the stairs within like 2 seconds. They're already in the bathtub.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that Chase has for sure, but Rocky, he's not as an enthusiasm to
Take a bath.
To take a bath,
No.
like Chase. Chase is more like he's more like a water dog.
Yeah, he loves. to be
Well,
in the
I
water.
think that's all with golden retrievers, right, Eddie?
Yeah, like you go up to Chase and tell him, you want to take a bath? Then like he'll wake up. Oh, he woke up.
He woke
I
up.
think.
He's currently
Sleeping
asleep under the table.
Oh, he's under the table. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you looking at? That's why it's so important that in the future we are gonna videotape or we're gonna record the podcast so we could actually upload it into YouTube and so people could see what we're actually doing. Like right now, Eddie was looking at the table because he was saying, Chase, let's go take a bath. So Chase opens his eyes right away because he's on it. He likes it.
Yeah, and you guys could see how cute. I'm being biased because he is my dog, but like you could see how cute he is. He actually really does like a lot of cute things that sometimes I'm like, why am I not recording you and like making this go viral? Because he could be a very famous dog if I actually put work into it.
Well,
Rocky's famous.
Yeah.
Rocky's famous.
Rocky is famous.
Now, a little something about Chase. Crystal, she normally puts on her tablet or the TV birds or cows or something like that.
Oh yeah, those relaxing like bird videos for dogs to like reduce anxiety. And I always play it for Chase, but he thinks that he could actually reach in and grab a bird.
So he actually goes for it.
Yeah, he always like he boops his nose with my screen, like whether it's on my phone, on my iPad or laptop or something. He always boots and like he boops his nose into it, and he tries to bark at it. And then every single time when the bird flies away, I'm like, you scared the birdie, you scared the birdie. And he just looks at me like, huh?
Right. Now, Eddie, where did you get Rocky from? How did you get him?
Okay, so basically, we go back, like 3 years when
3 years.
Yeah, 3
Already
years.
3 years?
No.
3 years ago, his father.
Yeah.
Oh, with Rocco.
Yeah.
Or 4 years ago,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, Rocco is Rocky's father. I know you can understand why I called him Rocky.
Family members
Yeah.
got a French Bulldog named Rocco.
Yeah.
And then a year after, they got another French Bulldog named Luna. They're not related, by, their breeding. And they were, left unattended and ruh-roh. And
Let's see if we could get a hold of our first caller. That's going to be Nancy. That's where the dog,
owner
the
of
owner
the
of the
two,
dog originated from.
of
Let's
the
see.
two.
Let's see if we could get her on the line. I'm calling her. The phone is ringing. Now we're calling. Her name is Nancy. She's the owner of the first French Bulldog that was,
And the second.
and the second.
They only had
Huh?
those two.
Hello, Nancy. How are you?
Hey, good. I
Nan-
see. Sleeping.
Nancy, we're calling from
Oh,
the
wake you up.
what? Nancy, we're calling you from the Popcorn Clash. This is a podcast that we're doing here with Crystal, Eddie, and Christina. And you're
Hi, Nancy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
you're being recorded, and the reason why we called you is because our first topic is golden retrievers and French bulldogs. And I know that you have a lot of stories from French bulldogs, and that's why we're calling you, because we want to put this in the show. We're actually recording you right now, and we just want you to tell us a little bit of a background from Rocco, because we were talking about Rocky's dad.
Oh my God. Rocco. Such a grumpy mystery. And he turns around as he hears me speaking to you. Like,
Oh my God.
he's like, what you say?
You're talking about me.
He's just the funniest one of the crew. Like, he's always watching. He hates them all to begin with.
How
Like,
many
he's
do you
grumpy.
have?
4 Frenchies and the 1 pit bull.
But Rocco is the funniest one, that he kind of just looks at you and like he likes to go on the chairs and look out the window and stuff like that.
Oh, yes. He's like ready. Like right now, he's like literally right here just listening to my conversation. And every time every time I say his name Rocco, his ears go like, "What'd you
They're
say?"
on alert.
Are you talking about me?
Rocco, come here. He's like, "What?" Yeah, like every time when I come in, um, he's like the first one to be like get away, get away. Like he doesn't run to me. He walks like to me, but with an attitude. Like not with an attitude, but like move, move. Here comes the king. That's how he walks towards me. Everybody else is like jumping on me, but he's like walking peacefully, like like with his putting his little paws one in front of the other. And then he'll say like move, like literally that's what he's saying.
He
Like that's his
says, "I'm the
statement.
OG."
I'm the
Yeah,
OG.
move, move. Or like saying the king coming through, the king coming through, move, move. And especially like when I'm sweeping, when I can't vacuum with him because he'll like literally attack the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, they
But when
don't
I'm
like.
sweeping, he for some reason stays in front of the broom, like in the area of where I'm heading towards with the broom. And every time, and he understands Spanish because I'll be like, muévete, move, right? And he'll be like, he'll give like two, three steps, and he'll leave like one foot in front of the other, like if he's gonna give the step but didn't finish. And then he'll wait there until I tell him, muévete. And then he'll move again like another two, three steps.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny. So now, if you would like to tell us like something like real funny that he did, or anything that you could remember from Rocky or Athena or Journey or Luna, what would it be?
Oh my God. They're all so way different. Like Rocco, he gets on the bed and he thinks he's unnoticeable and invisible because he cannot go on the bed to sleep with me. And he like cuddles and he tries not to move so he won't be noticed, right?
So he's like,
And one
you saw nothing.
yeah, like you saw nothing, like literally. And then he raises his little paw like you saw nothing, like that. And every time I'm gonna take him out and he's outside and he needs to pee, sometimes I'm like, Dude, you need to pee faster because I need to leave." He'll like decide that he wants to sunbath. And then every time I'm gonna go and grab him, he lays on his back and his 4 feet up in the air, like, "Please don't move me."
Oh.
And I'm like, and I have to carry him in.
Well, that does sound like Rocky, like if you let him,
Yeah.
because like when
Mm-hmm.
you
He
have to chase
loves
him down.
he loves
Yes.
sunbathing.
What about
He's
Luna?
just so serious. Luna. Luna, oh my God. I just discovered that she's my little dolphin. She
Dolphin.
likes like she loves balls and she likes to play with them, but I noticed that when we throw them, she'll go and get it. But when she gets a chance to actually bounce it off her nose, she'll tip it off her nose so it can bounce again.
Oh,
Oh.
And
that's
I
new.
just discovered that. I just discovered that like a week ago. I kept throwing it, aiming on, so it can bounce off the floor and then so she can go and catch it. But no, she loves it more when you throw it at her, where she can tip it with her nose, and then she'll like hit it, and then she'll like throw it. She was a little soccer player the other day, like a little
Oh, that's
mini,
so cute.
yeah. And she runs around,
So
and
so
she's just.
so if you throw the ball to Luna, she'll go get
Mhm.
it and she'll bring it back to you.
Yes, but she wants you to bounce it. She loves to bounce it. It seemed like she was playing soccer and she was hitting it with her head, like bouncing it off, bouncing it off. But instead of her head, it was her nose.
Well, that's the total opposite of Rocky. You throw him a ball
Hmm.
and he runs
He'll
with
he'll
it.
keep it.
He'll run with it
Yeah.
and
He loves it too
No.
much that he doesn't want to give it up.
he'll play like keep away.
Mm,
He
no.
won't let Chase grab it or anything like that.
Yeah, no. That's Luna. That's like Looney right there. And then she knows, like, I don't have a problem with her and Rocco, or Journey, any of them leaving out to the street without a leash. Like, they'll get in the car and they'll come right off the car and get back into the house. Like, as long as you take them, they're okay.
Right.
And Journey, she's the type that will like literally talk to you like like she knows she can't do something in her ears. She'll like put them down and then she'll put them right back. But she like gets you with like you tell her no, and then
She'll
she
argue
knows she
back.
can't, and she argues back, and she's like,
Sounds like Rocky.
oh, yes.
Right.
And Athena, literally, she's like the one that jumps off up and down. Like she can jump off on her four paws onto the table, climb off, and she's stubby. And it's funny because she like literally can jump onto the counter with her
What?
four little paws. Like yes.
Wow.
I'm like, what the hell? And she's stubby. You think she wouldn't be able to, but no, she does that.
You know, that's weird
And
because
then
Rocky doesn't do that. He
He
doesn't jump.
doesn't.
She's an
He
acrobat.
jumps high, but,
But
not
like
on the
that.
counter.
Okay.
She's like a
no,
whole
she
cat.
she's my little what do you call them? Cabrita, mi cabrita, boom boom boom.
Like a
Because she
cheap.
jumps on her yeah, she jumps on her four paws. And then she gives you that look like I didn't do nothing. She has that look of like I cannot do anything wrong,
And how
you
many
know?
how many times do you feed them a day?
Twice a day.
Twice a day. Wow, that's just
Mhm.
like Rocky and
Yeah,
Chase.
just like Rocky.
Yeah. And they're chunky.
Yeah.
You say they're
Yeah.
chunky. I don't,
Well,
see, I don't see them
Um,
chunky.
You don't know them
They're
chunky?
normal.
They're living their best life, okay?
Journey went to the vet on on Wednesday, and she's literally 28 pounds. And I told the vet how much we're feeding them, a cup twice a day,
Mm-hmm.
and she said that that's a bit too much.
That's a bit
It
too
should be
much.
less. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, but they're still hungry,
Well,
even if they eat two
yeah.
cups.
I mean,
They're
Rocky.
so active.
Yeah, Rocky. He runs a lot. And
Yeah.
Runs a
he
lot,
he
yeah.
gets tired, and it seems like if he's like gonna like choke with his own tongue and stuff like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but well, Nancy, thank you very much for taking the call. You're gonna be you're gonna be being part of the Popcorn Clash. That's the new podcast that we started barely today, and there's
Oh.
going to be a lot of topics of conversation. And today we wanted to do an opening with talking about dogs, our dogs. That's the Golden Retriever and the French Bulldog. But eventually we're going to be talking about everything and anything. Of course, it's gonna, because Eddie's involved. It's going to be
Family
family
topics.
family
Mhm.
topics. So so just wait for the phone call once in a while. We'll definitely try to give you a heads up that we're going to call you, so you could be prepared. But that's how this is going to kick off. So we're going to kind of try to call people here and there. So just to get people involved in the podcast
And have fun.
Okay. Well,
And
thank you
have
guys
fun.
for calling us.
and have
Mhm.
fun. Well, thank you very much, Nancy. Have a very good night, and we'll be seeing you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was Nancy. She has some beautiful French bulldogs that
Rocky's parents.
Rocky's parents and
two
sisters,
sisters.
two sisters,
Two sisters.
two sisters. And they're just wow. When they get together, it's we just have to keep them apart because they don't see each other.
It's crazy.
It gets a little bit crazy and out of hand if we don't keep an eye on them.
They get too excited, too hyped, and too much excitement that it's hard to control. Eventually, we get outnumbered by all the dogs together.
Definitely. So I think we're gonna close up this podcast. We're right around 40 minutes, and it's not bad for being our first podcast. So eventually I want everybody to talk. Crystal.
Yes.
I talk.
Yeah.
I talk.
There's going to be different topics,
Mom.
and obviously
Hello.
there's some of us are going to know more things than others, but we just want to make sure that we all participate because it's a family thing, and obviously we're going to be calling people, cousins, friends, everybody that wants to get involved in these podcasts. So I think that for being the first one, it's not too bad. So hopefully it gets better and better.
Well, I'm being biased.
Yeah.
I really love this topic because it's about our dogs.
Yeah, it's about our dogs. It's a very, very simple topic. What about you? What do you think, Eddie?
Uh,
About your
yeah.
dogs?
Oh.
Yeah.
About your dogs?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh,
El gallo.
Christina was sleeping.
She dropped her little prop.
Her chicken.
So yeah, so eventually we're gonna have more topics. We're gonna be able to like talk about Marvel movies, many things.
We'll have like a little outline to keep us on track or something.
Yes, and we're gonna try to keep this podcast at least to start once a week, depending on how it goes, depending on our time. We'll probably maybe do 2 a week, but for now it's gonna be 1 a week. And we're gonna start preparing for the next week's podcast. We don't know what's gonna be the topic yet, but once we have it, everybody's gonna know. We're gonna be talking about it. So yeah. So I guess let's close it up. Eddie, your last words for today.
I like turtles.
Wow. What about you, Crystal?
I like Chase. What? He's so cute.
Christina?
I enjoy this time. So hopefully we have more toppings. Interesting toppings and
topics.
you can enjoy it with us. So have a good time. Bye.
Well, and let me tell you my 2 cents about today's.
Oh my god.
I was just kidding.
I'm like, we're about to be here for another 10 minutes.
Oh no. I think I already set it up before I actually told you guys to say your bad words, your last words. I'm sorry.
Okay, no bad words here.
No bad words. It was the last words. So I think that will close up today's podcast. And like I said, we're gonna try to keep this interesting, and we're gonna try to keep it as family oriented.
Sure.
That's how they call it.
Family orientated.
Yeah. So because we have Eddie, he's 12.
I'm a child.
He's 12, and we have to keep it.
Almost 13.
Oh
No, I'm classified as a child.
Pretty soon it'll be
I'm
PG-13.
classified as a child.
Pretty soon it'll be PG-13, but for now we have to keep it as family. So and besides all the topics that we're going to be talking about, they're not bad topics. They're just things that
relatable.
It's like an open of this in a table of discussion, right? So
on that note, see y'all next week.
We'll see ya. We'll see ya. Now let's hit it. Christina, Eddie, Crystal,
Bye.
and me. Bye-bye.